Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the world of the International Fabtalks. We are happy to connect with you every single day and be connected with wonderful unsung heroes across the world. Today, we are being privileged to have the presence of our celebrity and guest, a person who is very humble, polite, and down to earth with a large heart. Let's welcome our special celebrity and guest. He is Mr. Srivathsan. He is joining us all the way from Chennai. Hello, sir, and welcome to the session, sir.
Accept my deep pronounce. Namaste. First of all, Andrea, I would like to congratulate you for creating excellent platform like International Fab Talk and giving opportunity for faculties from variety industries. You are making them to revisit the memory lanes of yesterday decades. Something great. I think you deserve a big acclamation. Thank you very much once again for giving a small opportunity for me to express my opinion and my experience in this platform.
Thank you, sir. You're very humble, and thank you for being a great mentor and a great encouragement to many people like me. Thank you for being there for us.
It's not part of it. The International Fab Talk can be recoined as a Wing International Fabulous Talk.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being so kind. Thank you. With your permission, I go ahead and share your profile, and then we begin the session, sir. Thank you. Dear friends, it's always a honor and privilege and a wonderful opportunity to share the profile of our celebrity and guest. It's a responsibility as well. So let's go ahead and share sir's profile. You must be wondering as to what sir has been doing all through these years, what was his profession, and how he's contributed to this universe. Let's get to know, friends. So dear friends, I'd like to introduce P.R.Srivathsan. He's a trainer and coach, and he is a certified coach, banking, finance, service, and insurances, that is BFSI certified trainer. Sir has a very good insight into soft skills. He knows how to develop connections with people with regard to soft skills, his core competencies, and his main advantage lies where in operations, training, business development, customizing training according to the needs of various clients, and delivering them with full of effectiveness. He has trained several students from various colleges on soft skills to enhance what? Their employability. You might have a degree, you might have everything with you, but if you don't know how to have the soft skills in place, you don't know how to communicate well. So we have sir who focuses on all those college students to make them reach the job market in the right way, enhance their employability skills. And so focuses on line management as well, communication skills, as I mentioned earlier, sales and marketing, banking services and products, wealth management, mutual funds, logistics, insurance, both life and non-life, derivatives, supply chain management, primary and secondary market trends, stock trading, futures and options trading methods, derivative markets, etc. Sir has 4 decades of experience, that is 40 plus years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. He is very happy where he is, and he gives credit to all of his mentors, but actually today he's a wonderful mentor with us, a down-to-earth person. He's been working with various companies and organizations, for example, Alchem Laboratories, Biological E Limited, Intas Pharma, Torrent Pharma, USV Limited, worked in various capacities as a medical representative, activity-based manager, a regional sales manager, and finally the zonal sales manager as well. And sir graduated in commerce with master's degree in pharmaceutical marketing and portfolio management, a passionate trainer, a person who loves to connect with nature and reach people for the right causes. And he would love his participants to succeed by executing his plans in a very well and an efficient way and enable them to have it in an activity-based manner. That's really very nice. Sir also conducts several soft skill training programs for undergraduates, postgraduates, and MBA students as well. He has delivered several lectures for MBA students. He's also an external faculty for Skill India, Tamil Nadu government, Nan Mudalavan project. He has trained more than 10,000 outgoing students from various colleges across Tamil Nadu. He has delivered several lectures for CBSE faculties on financial literacy for MS Sundaram Mutual Funds. You could say Sundaram Mutual Funds, HBSC mutual funds, Bandhan Bank, etc. He's also an empaneled trainer for Bajaj Finance Services and for the National Institute of Securities, I guess, security markets, if I'm getting that right, NISM, if I got that right, GS Skill Gen Solutions, Saraswati Soft Skills Academy, NICE Academy, Acme Academy, Six Phrase, Veranda, Beyond 100%, Actualize, Skillo Career 361 Degrees, Minds Consulting, etc. And you know what, my dear friends, sir is also a member. He's a member called as Freemason. Now, what is Freemason? That is something very secretive. We'll get to know from sir what it is. And he's connected to the Regional Grand Lodge of Southern India, Grand Lodge of India. Now, as an individual, let's get to know more about this personality. To me, he has been a mentor, not only me, to many of the students across the world. So let's get to welcome him and have him sharing all his expertise and the tough times that he has overcome to reach where he is today by giving 40 plus years. So let's take him as a wonderful inspiration in our lives. Join us, friends. So you have a very impressive profile and you have 4 decades to your credit being in the pharmaceutical industry. We'd love you to share about yourself, describe yourself in your own words.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andrea. So before me going to express about my profile, so I would like to introduce my family. So my wife, Anuradha, she's working as a teacher in the CBSE school named Sivasami Kadale in Chennai. And she takes marketing as well as economics. I am proud. No, she gives every year 3 sentences in economics, apart from marketing. Okay. And my son, P.R.Srivathsan, till last month, he was with the Standard Chartered Bank. He did his B.Tech automobile and recently completed M.Tech clouding and joined with, recently migrated to a company called KPMG, blessed with son. My daughter-in-law is working with TCS, and my daughter, she did a postgraduate in HR, now working with Tech Mahindra in HR department. So as far as my journey in pharma industry, I'm not a good student. I'm only average, below the average student, even in my school or in my college. I have not scored more than 58%. That 58% with the help of even external marks. So I'm only an average student. In fact, I was finding it difficult to communicate in English. But my desire not to become a marketing person, right from the college days, I had that desire. So as per my wish, I entered into the sales and marketing. Unfortunately, being a BCom graduate, I was finding it difficult to get an entry into pharmaceutical industry. So I started my career. I undergone tough rigmarole. I started my career a small company called Train Matchbox. I used to sell matchboxes from every day. I used to meet 50 to 60 petty shops along with the tricycle fellow, and I used to sell. That is how I started my career. I was not comfortable going around along with the tricycle. So I joined another company called Mr.P.R.Srivathsan Enterprises. Again, it's an agency. I was selling Johnson & Johnson branded in a departmental store. Again, a temporary job. Then I moved to another agency. That is the time now the Balsara Hygienic, they introduced to Promise toothpaste. So I was engaged as an exhibition salesman. Whenever they put exhibition, they call us as a temporary salesman. So that is how my journey started. Then I also worked for a company called Malhotra International. They were the manufacturers of blade. So that time they launched a twin blade, that Gallant twin blade. So somehow 1982 to 83, this 1 year, I was working in all these 4 companies. And as per my wish in 1983, I got an entry in pharmaceutical industry. I joined a very small company called Commonwealth Pharmaceuticals. Though I did very well in the interview, I got selected, but being a non-science graduate, so company said, we are selecting you, and being a non-science graduate, your knowledge about science is much below the expected level. So we'll give you training. If you perform well, now we will give you employment. Touch wood, I did very well in the interview. I did very well in the training. I got a first rank. That's how I got into the as a medical rep. Then I joined a company called Alchem Laboratories. Today, Alchem is among top 10 companies. So 1983, I joined Alchem Laboratories as a medical rep. Until 88, I worked with Alchem Laboratories. And from Alchem Laboratories, I joined Biological E. But in Alchem laboratories, no, one thing I would like to say. When I was waiting for as a medical rep, no, we meet doctors. I was waiting for a doctor night till 11 o'clock. Next to me, one person was sitting. He said, "Sir, 11 o'clock you are working." He said, "I'm a medical rep. As per doctors, usually we have to wait. This doctor practice up to 1 o'clock. So I have to wait, isn't it?" Now, then we were talking about, he was asking me about my profession, all these things. And finally, he said, "Sir, I'm editor of a Tamil weekly magazine. So why not you give interview about job functions and responsibility?" And he called me to his office subsequently. So the publication name is Idayam. It's a weekly Tamil magazine. So I went to his office. I gave interview about job functions, responsibilities of a medical rep. It was published in 1988. So 88, I joined with Biologically, and almost 8 years I worked for Biologically Limited. It's an excellent company, excellent product. I got promoted as a area sales manager in 1996, and almost only maximum 1 to 1.5 years only I worked as a first line manager. Then I got an opportunity to function as a regional sales manager. I joined Intas Pharmaceuticals as a regional sales manager, and my journey of regional sales manager Intas was a successful journey. But the entire team performed exceedingly very well. From Intas, I moved to a company called Ranbaxy. Today, now it's a Sun Pharma #1 company. I was there for a short period and left Ranbaxy. Then I joined with Torrent Pharmaceuticals as a regional sales manager. And 2002, I joined with the US Vitamins, again a big pharma company. 2006, I left. I joined as a zonal sales manager, looking after entire South India. 2006, I took a VRS from the industry. I started my own pharma company. Even now, I got my own pharma company with a 10 brand. In a small way, I'm doing. My company name is Bios Healthcare, which I have not mentioned in the profile. Okay. And then I also started a training academy in the name of NICE Academy, which I already mentioned. So National Institute of Soft Skills Enrichment Academy. And 10 to 15 pharma companies, I used to go and take soft skill training program, and I used to attend the budget meetings. Then I used to attend the sales review meeting. I launched one product for a company called Medmanor Organics. They wanted me to launch one product. I launched one product called Pre and Probiotic. The brand name is Pre4. The entire marketing strategy, communication strategy, visual communication, everything I prepared. 2009 to 2010, I was very busy with the training. Then there was a gap. 2015, through GS Skill, I started training students. So that's another journey. Till today, I've been regularly taking classes for outgoing students, more than 10,000 students. I have delivered lectures. We basically on the soft skills as well as employability skills. So this is what my humble journey in pharmaceutical industry as a trainer.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you very much. That's really very nice. You had a wonderful journey, but at the same time, there were lots of ups and downs. You enjoyed the journey. You took up all the challenges. That's what I understand. You didn't let the challenges, put you down or let you lie low. It always made you work harder, be determined to go to the next levels. That's why you've reached the, the level of being the zonal in charge. That's really nice, sir. Now, sir, we'd like to know as to how today's children should understand the importance of taking up a job, especially in the pharmaceutical industry. There are many people who do not want to come, as you've mentioned, children do not want to come, the youth. So what is it that is so special that you'd like to share about the pharmaceutical industry from your experience?
Training, no. See, I have been in the industry for the last 4 decades, but all for the decade down, the medical prep job is always kept under the carpet. The low profile. Many, youngsters are not willing to join pharmaceutical industry. We are finding it very difficult to know what is the reason behind it. Maybe the job of medical prep is not easy as people think. It's a very tough job because you have to work, morning 8 o'clock to night 11 o'clock, you have to work. So because of the tough environmental work. And second thing, there is no job security. Those days, people has to have the perceive that there is no job security for medical prep. So maybe because of that reason, many people not willing to take up the job of medical rep. But it is not so important. Medical rep job is a high challenging job. So though I worked as a direct salesman by selling Band-Aid and Matchbox and Blade and all, but pharma selling is indirect selling. You have to deal with top doctors. You have to communicate with the top doctors in scientific language. So it is a very tough job. That's what people think. Medical rep job is not an easy job. But unfortunately, the younger generation is not willing to take up. The very reason, maybe because of the extensive traveling. And second thing, there is no job security, which is not so as they think. And it's an excellent profession because the chances of growth is something phenomenal. If you are successful medical rep, you become a area manager, you become a regional manager, you become a zonal manager, you become a national sales manager, general manager, VP, and CEO. There are many people who occupy the top position. They have started their career as a medical rep. That is the opportunity. Apart from the salary, apart from allowances, there's a lot of attractive incentives. With all that, the younger generation is not willing to join. It's a very fishy thing. That's what my submission, particularly arts and science graduates, please take up the job as a medical rep because this pharmaceutical and healthcare industry is a progressive industry. Three industries is always a progressive industry. There is no recession for three industries, I will tell you, India. One is cloth industry. Other one is food industry. The third one is drug industry, pharma industry. See, I can be without the AC. I can be with the two-wheeler. I can be with the car without car or without fridge, isn't it? No. But as long as I exist as a human being, I have to cover my body. So cloth industry. As long as I exist as a human being, I have to fill my stomach, food industry. And as long as I exist as a human being, I'm bound to get diseases. So drug industry. So there is no spiraling down of this particular industry. With all that, younger generation is not willing to accept. It's a $1 million question. So I think we have done a lot of campaign to many colleges. I have been to many pharmacy colleges. I motivated a lot of B pharmacy graduates. So if I tell 100 people, 2 people will come. In fact, 2009 and 10, I was external faculty for Reliance, selecting candidates for Reliance Communication. Reliance is a big company. When I go and interview candidate, they are willing to join Reliance for 6,000 rupees salary. It's a temporary staff. Temp staffing, they are willing to join in Reliance because they want the tag of Reliance. Whereas when we offer 10,000 salary, 5,000 rupees allowance and 10,000 rupees by way of incentive, the younger generation, they are not willing to accept it. That's a big saddening part. I think they have to wake up. As I told you, the progressive industry. In 1988, the turnover of pharma industry is 20,000 crore. It is almost touching 2 lakhs crores. So with all that added advantage, younger generation, my submission to younger generation, please wake up your mind, particularly arts and science graduate. Please take up the responsibility as a medical rep. And your chances of growing in your career is fantastic. There is no going behind it. But it's a tough job. I'm not denying that. Because one area, you are going to promote the product with highly qualified doctor. Other area, you have to meet the retailer, they are less qualified person. Then you have to meet distributor, average qualified person. So by meeting varied type of customers, your chances of learning is much better. And I have to thank all the pharmaceutical companies. Your person is below the average. They groom them very well. They groom them, they train them, they give intensive training program. Imagine whatever doctors learns about the anatomy and physiology in 5 years of doctors, what they learn anatomy and physiology. The medical rep will be taught in 15 days or a month. So the pharma companies train them, they mold them, they develop them, they sit with them, repeatedly they train them and they put them in the field. So chances of self-development is very high. Improve your communication is very high. Performing, earning incentive is very high. Performances, possibilities are very high. With all that, people are not willing to accept. It's a very saddening. So my submission, younger generation, through your channel, I want younger generation to take up the medical rep job and your career advancements. Absolutely, 100% sure. There is no going back.
Yes, that's a beautiful message to all the youngsters, those who complain that they have no jobs or there is no employment available. You could try your luck in the pharmaceutical industry. They will coach you and train you, as you said, sir. Good training. Within 15 days, within a short span of time, they train you very well such that you're ready for the market and you're ready to take over the responsibilities of being connected with doctors and the pharmaceutical industry and earn a decent living. And there's growth, career growth as well, you mentioned, right, sir?
Fantastic. There are many medical reps, they have purchased a house by earning incentive itself.
Wow.
There is one medical rep named Shankar Mahadevan working for a company called Zydus Cadila. 18 years consecutively he has done his budget and he has a beautiful edifice bought through only incentives. So your earning potential is very high. Now recently, I'm attached with Anna University, the engineering college. I've been training all the students on employability skills. That what I am seeing the lack now with the present generation students, they are not focused. They are by chance if they don't get employment through campus, after coming out of college, in the gap of 6 months, if they don't get employed, they go divert to some other industry. So they are not focusing on the domain what they studied, and they are trying to change it to some other domain. So that is another wrong move younger generation is doing. And I am pained, so many younger students are employed as with Uber, Ola, having qualified engineering. It's a very saddening part. So opportunity is plenty. They have to stay focused. They may be getting delayed in getting employment, but definitely there is the chances are 100% to get an employment. If they stay focused, the chances of growth is much better. Then they have to expand the horizon of the knowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for encouraging the youth to take up a job in the pharmaceutical zone. That's really very nice, sir. So we'd like to know about you. Have you traveled across all the states in India? Because you say as a pharmaceutical industry employee or as a medical rep and all of the different roles that you had, did you have to only be in Chennai or travel across India?
I have traveled across India, but I was a zonal manager and looking after entire South India. All the southern 4 states I looked after as a zonal sales manager. Under me, 200 medical reps were working, around 20 regional managers and 40 zone managers. Entire South Zone I covered extensively, micro interiors also, all the places. Yes, I have traveled extensively.
Yes.
That is one of the reasons I left my took a VRS in 2006 at the age of 46, because 1996 to 2006, out of 30 days, 20 days I'll be on tour.
Yes, I get that. So I just want to ask you a question. You started off selling Matchbox and you reached up to the level of being a zonal manager. Like, how did that feel from that lower point to that highest point? Like, how did that feel when you were declared as the zonal manager?
I feel proud of myself. I never expected such a fast growth. In fact, till 96, I was working. I was comfortable as a medical rep. I was doing a very good job. I was a performer, but I never thought of getting promotion. But the moment I got promotion, I never looked back. I became a regional manager. I became a zonal manager. So really, one of the excellent journey for me. I really enjoyed my work. I'm proud of myself.
Yes. So here's a hidden message for all of you, dear friends. You too could be like sir. Take up a job in the pharmaceutical industry. You will also reach to the level of being a zonal sales manager one fine day, very soon.
Why zonal sales manager? They can go up to top CEO.
Wow, that's beautiful.
I did a biggest blunder of leaving Intas in 1999. It's an emotional decision because I was a performer. Since there was a vacancy of zonal sales manager, the company brought a person from outside. So since I was not recognized, emotionally I took a decision. I quit the job. Had I would have continued in Intas, by this time I would have retired as a vice president. So I also made a mistake. I took a wrong decision of leaving Intas. I repent for it. Even more than me, my wife used to tell me, if I would have continued in Intas, you would have reached a top position.
Yes, I get that. I understand. Yes. And you're very so honest and transparent. And you say that I regret leaving, that job at Intas and taking up some other job. So I really understand that. That's really very genuine of you to share that. decisions, my friends, in the right way, such that you do not regret. Of course, when certain things happen in our lives, we are bound to take certain decisions, as you have taken, sir. Nevertheless, you've reached the zonal sales manager post. That is really wonderful, sir. Now, sir, you've mentioned emotions. Now you had to leave your family. You had to tour for 20 days in a month. Like, how did that feel, leaving the family and the children? And there are a lot of emotions attached when you go for traveling every time. How did your children respond, and how did you manage and balance things, the work-life balance, a personal and work-life balance?
I blame myself. I put the blame myself. But I put my wife alone to take care of the children. My love and care and concern is too less. Poor lady, she only groomed my children. And their credit goes to her. And in fact, I got so wedded to my job. My focus with the family was bare minimum. I go on tour on Monday, back on Saturday. One day I spend, only Sunday I used to spend with my family. Again, Monday morning I'll go for job. So I'm emotionally, I felt very bad. I have not done justice to my children. Though that attachment is there, but I made a biggest blunder, which I shouldn't have done it. But credit goes to my wife. She has made my children. Today, both the children are doing exceeding very well. The entire credit goes to my wife. Not even one person I can take it. But I felt very bad. Now I realize I shouldn't have done it. So what happened? I was wedded to the organization. Though I changed so many companies, I was wedded to the organization. So never get wedded to this. When you are getting wedded to the organization, there's an emotional bond. So you feel you may not be able to leave the organization. So I made a biggest blunder. I'm very sorry to my wife. I have to say sorry to my wife. So 96 to 2000. That's why that made it to quit my job. Enough. I have spent enough for pharma company. Let me spend some time for my family. So 2006, at the age of 44, and believe me, when I left in 2006, my salary was back. I gave my wife 2 lakhs. I said, with these 2 lakhs, you have to manage yourself. But that day, I took a challenge. At my goal, my last drawn salary, I have to protect. So I resigned in the month of July. Trust me, I resigned my job in 2006 on my wedding day. I told my wife, today there is a surprise to you. What she asked me what it is. I resigned the job. She didn't ask me what you are going to do. Then I gave her 2 lakhs. You manage with the 2 lakhs for 1 year. Don't trouble me. My son was around 11 years. My daughter was around 8 years. Then I started my company. Then I took care of both. My goal, whatever the last drawn salary, 1 lakh, I have to protect. That should know. Third month after starting my own business, I could able to earn more than 1 lakh. So don't get wedded to organization and don't take emotional decision. Emotion is good, I'm telling you. Emotional decisions. Some people are highly emotional, but don't get wedded to organization. Don't take decisions emotionally. Postpone it.
That's a wonderful message. That's a big message for all of us. We have to concentrate on our family as well and not be fully, entangled or stuck to the organization where we work. We should always go with the flow and balance things. Now, sir, let's talk about your organization and your training. I mean, I really like this, the way you've touched the lives of more than 10,000 students as a trainer and coach and a mentor, because you want to see the youth having jobs and working and being independent financially. So I like you to share this part of your journey as well, sir.
Until 2008, I used to take classes for pharmaceutical company, and I was comfortable with the PowerPoint presentation. So when I shifted to student, there is no PowerPoint presentation, it's all extempore. So when GS Skill offered me, to take the training program for students in 2015, I was a bit hesitant because I never addressed to students in the en mass extempore, isn't it? No. So really, I had a great opportunity. Today, I don't use PowerPoint at all. Whatever the subject I want to deliver, it's only extempore. And really, I'm so happy, so many budding students below the poverty line, when you train them, when you groom them and put them to for a interview, when they get a job, what a satisfaction you get. Even today, many students, they used to call me and thank me, sir, I'm more thankful to you, sir. Believe me, I was standing in the road to pick up my daughter. One girl suddenly she fell in my feet. I asked her, what happened? Sir, I am Kavita from Queen Mary's College, sir. You conducted interview and arranged for you conducted training program, arranged for an interview. I got a job in HDFC Bank. And I'm working in HDFC Bank, getting 15,000 rupees salary. What a joyous moment. And she introduced her parents, both are from village, farmers. So definitely, taking student, immense satisfaction. Very good.
It's wonderful. That's really wonderful, sir. Thank you for sharing that beautiful incident. Thank you. Yes, sir. Now, sir, we'd like you to share with us your journey with regard to your company as to where have you taken it now, as still you are into that your own, because there are many youngsters who want to not work for some other company, they want to start up on their own. They want to like be independent or be the boss themselves. They want to start on their entrepreneurial journey. So how would you like to guide them in the right way?
I started my company, I did very well. But the post-COVID, I incurred a huge loss because many products got expired. Isn't it? And I had employed people, I paid them good salary, but I was doing comfortably very well. But I touched 1 crore business. But the post-COVID, I faced a lot of loss. So my company is existing, very small island way of operation with known customers and operating. But younger generation has got a lot of opportunity. Many people, many medical reps worked under me. They have started their own company as entrepreneurs. They are highly successful. So I would rather suggest if you are confident enough, you have got enough financial backup, they can definitely take a risk, calculated risk, and they can start the one. But they have to focus. They have to work very hard, 24 hours. They have to work. They cannot sit idle. They should have a clear vision is very important. They have to set the vision. They should get obsessed to the vision and work toward that vision. And they have to set a goal, because goals gives a sense of direction. I mean, the right direction or wrong direction. So aim. They have to aim. They have to achieve that goal.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing, sir. Thank you very much. Now, sir, you are also a Freemason. Now, what is this? Many of the people would want to know.
Freemason, I'm not supposed to reveal the secret of Freemasonry because it's a secret organization. Freemason is like another clubs, so different lodges of that. Okay. In fact, Swami Vivekananda was a Freemason. 17 ex-US presidents were Freemason. So the Freemason concept is making a good man better. So, and they are doing a lot of services to the society. And the Freemasonry, see what happened, Mason, this concept was started in the UK when the Masons were not allowed to enter the clubs. Wasn't the actual who does the Masonry work, they were not allowed to enter the clubs of varied clubs and groups. So the person who was in charge of people, he started a Freemason club. He made all these people to enter the club. That is what the Freemasons started, isn't it? And the Freemasons, the Masons, they use that different tools to build that edifice, isn't it? But as a Freemason, I am not operative Mason. I am not constructing any building. So we are only a speculative Mason. So whatever the tools, they are used for constructing the edifice. So we adopt the same tools to shape our life. So Masonic is another ball game, And and we initiate candidates. When candidates is joining Freemasonry, there are 3 degrees of that. So they have to pass all the 3 degrees, and it's a natural leadership concept. So I don't want to discuss. I'm not supposed to discuss much about Freemasonry, but I'm proud to be a Freemason because the organization is a wonderful organization. All top people are there. You name any top industrialists, top CEOs of big companies.
Yes. So would you mind now sharing your journey as a teenager? How were you as a teenager? were you very naughty or you were very obedient? Because teenage is that age where children are like misguided or they deviate from the normal societal norms in most cases.
I'm a very naughty,
You were naughty?
very naughty. Yes.
Any anecdote you'd love to share with us?
Active and very naughty. Yes. I'm a very naughty guy.
Would you like to share any incident either at school or at home or while commuting from school to home, anything that occurred in
Lot
your
of things. Lot of things. I used to jump from 10 feet wall. Lot of naughty things.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. Would you like to share any other incident apart from jumping from the wall, like from there, from a height?
So many things which I don't want to. This platform is not, I don't want it. Lot of,
Yes.
see, that young, the teenage, no. Yeah, no, absolutely no. You don't know much about the society and all. So I'm a very naughty person.
Yes. So see, now you have realized that after a certain point of time that I need to become responsible. As you said, you were naughty, but then again, responsibility came and you understood that these are my responsibilities. Now, the youth of today, even after passing the teenage phase, they are still not able to identify their responsibilities and take hold of their lives and have control over their lives. They still take it lightly, being dependent on their parents for a very long time. Do you have a message for such the children or the youth of the world?
Certainly, because I have seen a lot of younger generation, but still they are depending on parents. They have to bring a lot of seriousness. You can't, how long you depend on, see, till 22, we are liable to our parents. But financially, we are not supporting. That means we are dependent, isn't it? So they are in a norming period. Till 22 is a norming period, isn't it? So 22, 23, 24, you have to put it in employment. You have to start earn money. Then you have to develop a family. You get into a family. So till 22, we are dependent, and 22 to 50, 60, you are interdependent. You have to get married, you have to develop your children, their education, married, isn't it? No. Then you have to improve your social well-being. So my message to all the students, be serious. Your attitude is very important, your skill is very important, your knowledge is very important. So if somebody, many students, they are very knowledgeable people, they have got excellent skill. Because of poor attitude, no, they spoil the entire career. If my attitude is very good, my skill and knowledge is below the average, there is any point of time I can improve my skill and knowledge. So they have to change the attitude is very important. You used to ask everybody 3 words. No, my 3 words is attitude, skill, and knowledge. These 3 are very important. So younger generation, no, they need to be very serious. In particular, no, after the WhatsApp, no, social media, no, a lot of diversions are taken. You have to move away from that diversions and focus on your career. Career growth is very important. Your family, self-family, career, society, all the faculty must to take care. If I don't take care of myself, then why is the question of having a good family? If I don't have a good family, what is the career I'll be having? And if I don't have good career, society will not respect me at all. So all the 4 faculties of self, family, career, society, you have to bring, you have to focus. My submission to the younger generation, be focused and be honest to yourself. And you must bring a lot of seriousness for your future. You can't be casual. You can't be casual.
Sir, thank you for that wonderful message, sir. Thank you very much. So I have a very different question now. Now, the pharmaceutical industry, is it only for the male members or even female candidates could join and create a beautiful future for themselves?
It is for both the gender.
A medical rep can be of either gender?
In 1986 itself, Cadila Pharma has engaged female medical reps. Today, every company equal amount of male rep as well as female reps. And females have occupied higher position. So definitely females have got excellent opportunity and they are doing exceedingly very well. Because depend on females. So they have got a lot of scope in pharma industry. Pharma industry definitely identifies female. There are companies that depend only on females. So both the genders are equal opportunity.
That's really nice. So I had this in my mind, like I had maybe there was a bias in this industry that only the male members have to, enter into this job field of being a medical rep because they have to travel across different states in India. So is it open, like as you said, it's open even to the female candidates?
100% they are traveling. Yes. They are mobile, they are traveling, and many people have accepted promotion. They are traveling, and they are on par with male.
Wow, that's
In
good.
fact, they score much better than male.
That's really nice. So have you traveled out of the country with regard to your work?
I have not on work. I have not traveled, but on behalf of company, I have traveled to few countries. Yes, Thailand I have gone, Sri Lanka I have gone. Doctors conference and all, I have been to foreign countries. But I got a job in 2002. I got a job based at Thailand for a company called UAS Pharma. But that time I had a health problem, so I declined it. Otherwise, I would have got exposure of international market also. But definitely, I have been to.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. Thank you very much. So with all the experience that you have till date, we'd like you to focus your energy now and explain to us about VUCA.
See, we are in a VUCA world. The VUCA is an acronym. We are in a VUCA is volatility, uncertainty, complexity. The volatility is always volatility is like ECG, ups and down, isn't it? No. ECG cannot be in a straight line. If it is a straight line, we are dead. Stock market, again ups and down. So you have to make in the volatile market, you have to make VUCA into VUCA prime. You have to bring the vision. If I am having organization, if I am having a turbulence, isn't it? No. Then I have to identify what are the new ways where I can adopt quickly. So you should VUCA from volatility, you have to adopt to the vision. Uncertainty is always there in your personal life and official life, uncertainty. You have to understand what is the problem I'm facing and how to address it. And complexity, when something is complex, you have to make it certainty. You have to change it to certainty. Bring the certainty. And people are, because of situation, people are ambiguous. I don't know what to do, what I'm going to do next, what is going to happen next, isn't it? No. So you have to bring the ambiguity to agility as a responsible. So we are in the root of world. So volatility is going to be there, uncertainty is going to be there, and complexity is going to be there, ambiguity is going to be there. And you have to shift from VUCA to VUCA prime. That you have to bring a vision, you have to bring an understanding, you have to bring a clarity, and you have to bring agility.
Yes, sir. That's really nice, sir. So now many of you consider you as a mentor, like as you mentioned, that girl who met you at the bus stop, and she really thanked you for being there in her life and guiding her in the right way till she get a job. Now, we'd like to know about the mentor in your life. Who do you consider an inspiration, a mentor, or a role model?
Whom you have interviewed, S.P. Maitra is my mentor. He only recognized me and gave me an opportunity to function as a regional sales manager. Then Mr. Taran Gupta, the doyen of the pharma industry, the person who introduced the visual aid, promoting the product through flip chart, visual aid, Taran Gupta. I had a great opportunity to work under Taran Gupta. He was my president. So he's a mentor. And the last company I worked, the US vitamins, I had a person named V.S. Joshi. He's my mentor. I learned from these people a lot. They groomed a lot. So S.P. Maitra gave opportunity, and Taran Gupta really gave added fillip to my life, and Joshi shaped me. So I have mentors. I can't forget all these three people. I have many people, but these three people always, I remember, I respect them a lot. S.P. Maitra, Taran Gupta, and V.S. Joshi of US Vitamins. All these three people are my mentors. I admire them. I pay my respect to them. Today, what I am, only because of those people.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. So now we come to the next question. Like spending 4 decades in the pharmaceutical industry is not easy. It's quite a tough one. And you've already mentioned that you've been through a lots of ups and downs, a rigmarole, as you mentioned.
Mm.
Now, when you faced a lot of stress, what was the easiest way for you to de-stress from all the professional stress? What method did you take? Oh, no, what method did you follow to de-stress from that?
This is part of the life. When I feel stressed, no, I just keep away from my place. I keep everything away and I go somewhere and relax for 2 days. That's it. I have a beautiful house at Kodaikanal. So if I am stressed 3 days, I go and relax there. So stress is part of life. No one can say that I don't have stress. Everybody has the stress. And instead of not thinking about the stress, try to overcome. Try to overcome the stress. What is the reason? Why I'm having this tough situation? You have to come out of it. So I freak out.
Yes, that's really nice. As you mentioned, all of us face stress, but how we manage stress is all that matters. Should manage it in the right way. So, what is it that you love about yourself?
Nothing to say, but I'm a musician. I play veena, I play guitar,
Wow.
keyboard, isn't it? No. So I enjoy. That's it.
And when did you develop this interest?
When I was young, I started learning veena. Then I wanted to learn guitar, so I went to a guitar class. Then I learned keyboard of my own. Even every day, half an hour to 1 hour, I practice. I enjoy. So I'm proud of myself. No, what I'm quickly adopt whatever that no song I'm listening. I quickly adopt and I could able to practice in the keyboard. I enjoy. I'm proud of myself.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's really nice. That's the another part. I didn't know about this, that you had this part of you like
I'm not
connected
a
with music.
professional, yeah, amateur, isn't it? But I used to play veena exceedingly well. I performed a lot of stage performance along with my guru. But after getting into a job, no, I somehow no, I did not continue or did not focus. So I given up. But still, no, I know all the swaras. I can very well know with by listening, I can play the song. So that much capability I have.
That's wonderful. That's really nice. So, one very important question. How would you want people in the world to recognize you and remember you? We all have to leave this world one day. And when we are no more, how should people remember us? And in what way?
Stephen Covey said, begin with keeping the end in the mind. One of the habits, no, Shashidhar was delivering in this lecture. I firmly believe in that. So after my death, if I want my brother, my wife, my children, or neighbor, or my subordinate and my bosses talk good about me, isn't it? No. So when I'm existing, to get the good words from them, I have to live up to them. Be humble, practice humility, and that's it. That's all.
Yes, sir. Practice humility. That's really very nice. You have a very large heart. You're very understanding. If people who have come in contact with you, they might say the same thing. You're very understanding, down to earth, very practical, very helpful, and encouraging above all, especially. That's wonderful. Now, sir, apart from being a professional, apart from being a family person, have you ever taken out time for sports and games?
I was a good cricket player. I love football. Though I was a cricket player in school days, but I love football. All the football matches, World Cups, I watch. I am a lover of football game.
Your favorite team?
My favorite team is Argentina and Brazil. And Maradona is my favorite. Because the first World Cup, what I watched is Argentina was winning, no? That Maradona was a captain. So he's my favorite. Now Messi.
Yes, yes. That's really nice. Now, sir, we'll talk about mental health, because earlier days we used to face all the tough times and think it as a part of our life. Yes, we didn't focus on mental health, but yes, we face problems, we overcome them. But today, children are aware, youth is aware that something mental health is something there, and I suffer from either depression or anxiety. And most of the children are stuck in that zone. They're unable to come out of their depression. It could be a breakup. it could be a family problem, it could be a job loss or unemployability, etc. Now, you being a seasoned professional and a person with a lot of experience uh, as a professional and even in the personal space, what type of a message you'd like to give the youngsters with regard to mental health?
First of all, though, they have to understand the problem what they are facing. They have to discuss with the parents and take appropriate direction. And they have, if required, they have to. There are many students I refer to psychologists because of mental health problem, and the stability is not there, isn't it? So they have to focus, and they have to talk to the parents, and they have to take interactive steps. If required, they have to go for counseling, which is one of the essential thing as a student. They have to do. Otherwise, what happened over a period of time, makes them to severe stress situation. So better they have to ventilate what they are facing. Unless until you ventilate, others cannot find out. They have to ventilate to the parents because and sometimes you cannot tell everything to your parents. You can tell your friends also, but you have to ventilate and find a solution. If required, you need a counselor.
Excellent. What I like about what you shared now, a youngster should vent out, should be able to share it either with parents or with friends or with a counselor, but they should be able to take it out from within themselves, not to keep it in their minds and go on overthinking. And sometimes it may lead to suicide also, you never know. Right? Yes, sir.
Yes, this is happening. Many people are committing suicide. No. They found that the suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem. Unless until they ventilate, no. See, the sword is not hanging. The heaven is not going to fall, isn't it? And the road is not filled with roses. Even the top, most world-class #1 businessman also has got a stress. Everybody has to undergo that situation. So mental situation is very, very common to every individual, even the top person or the student. Everybody undergoes such phase of life. But you have to ventilate. Being a young person, you have to ventilate, find out the solution. And being a psychologist, you know much better than me, isn't it? You have to go and get a counseling and you have to put it the right track instead of going out of track. Otherwise, what happens? You go into more stress and bad habits will you go into bad habits, then you spoil your life and career. So they have to be very, and parents has a more responsibility to the children. Particularly, the present generation, they are highly hyperactive. Or I have seen girls going out, coming by late night, and all. It is not advisable. The control system from the parents is required, and children has to ventilate what they are facing and find out a solution. Counseling is the best choice. Counseling is the best choice.
That's really nice, sir. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. You've also given a message to the young parents and, of course, to the youth as well. Sir, your favorite one-liner, or you can say a proverb or quotation, which is that one line that keeps you going forward?
My one line is practice humility. Practice humility. Because one of the book I read, Auditor Gurumurthy was a consultant for Tata Group of Company. After the meeting was over, they both were waiting in the corridor to get a car to be dropped by Tata to drop a Gurumurthy. They were waiting in the corridor and Tata Indica car came. When Gurumurthy asked him, what is Tata Indica? He was suspecting BMW, Audi or Benz. Tata said, it is my company, it is my brand. My brand. If I don't travel, how to expect people to travel? So that was a humility. So practice humility is one thing. Humility is the hallmark of life.
Very true. Very, very true. Big message.
You see that now, Narayana Murthy, Asim Premji, or J.R.D. Tata, Mahatma Gandhi, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, or your Vedanta Maharishi, Swami Vivekananda, all people, they practiced high level of humility. So they are all living, though they are no more, they are all the living legends. How much of humility they have demonstrated. Mother Teresa, what a great humility. Abdul Kalam. So practicing humility is a hallmark of one of the excellent cardinal virtue one has to practice. If you are practicing, and you have to appreciate others' work. That is another humility. You have to appreciate somebody who does a good job. You have to magnanimously appreciate. That is humility. Somebody scores better than you have to appreciate instead of going against that person. So I definitely, the Ratan Tata said, if my company, my car, if I don't travel, how do I expect people to travel? What a humility demonstrated. High level of self-esteem.
Yes, sir. There's one question that I have. Now, people, there are a few of them who have shared this with me. If we are good or if we are extra good, people take advantage of us. They use us in the wrong way. They start taking us for granted. So being too good also is like something negative in our lives. So would you like to share your thoughts on that?
I myself have experienced. Many people have used me and they have taken the advantage of it, which I realized it over a period of time. So it is a mistake of not the person who is taking the advantage, mistake of the person who is too good. So you give a controlled freedom. Don't give 100% freedom to others. You should have controlled freedom. And you know your next path. Don't allow others to control you. So being sometimes too good is also dangerous. Whoever is asking money, I used to give. Isn't it? No, what happened? I have not got back. One person has already died. He took 5 lakhs from me. So you can't be too good every time. It is better to be good, I'm telling you, but you can't be always compromising. So you have the controlled freedom. You control yourself.
Yes, yes, I get that.
I'm not supposed to tell that what I lost 5 lakhs, but I felt it.
Very true.
The wife says, a time now when I asked her, she says, you lost 5 lakhs. What happened? So I don't have any answer, isn't it? No. So you have to balance your.
Yes. Thank you for sharing. Now, sir, in these 4 decades, 4+ decades, like 40+ years, the proudest moment that you felt, wow, this is what that makes me feel happy when you reach that spot or zone, maybe as the zonal sales manager, or it could be anything. Where did you feel that wow moment in your life that, wow, this is what I was looking for and I achieved it?
I joined Intas. The Tamil Nadu sales were only 7 lakhs. So my boss said every territory is performing very low. You joined from some other company. I joined from some other company. Now we both are together. But how long we are going to work in this company? We don't know. But as long as possible, no. As long as we are going to work in this company, we try to give the best to you. People are very good, but there is no direction. Touch wood, no, from 7 lakhs, no, for an Intas, we took the sales to 35 lakhs. Now, all the territories have performed 100%. All the managers, area managers performed 100%. I was also awarded as a best regional manager, one among the best regional manager. And we all went to, until Tamil Nadu state, no, we all went to award function. Sorry, not as definitely a pride movement for me. I never expected this. So really a pride movement. I got the certificate, I got the photograph, everything. That always lingers in my, perpetually in my mind forever.
That's wonderful. That's really nice. So how many languages are you conversant in? You're good in English. Excellent.
I'm not good in English. I'm okay in English.
Excellent in English. You speak very well.
I know one word of language. That's it. 75% Tamil and 75% English. That's it. So I have to be true to myself. I'm not a professor. I told you I'm a very ordinary person. What is to be communicated, like communicate the way it should be communicated. That's it.
You're very humble, sir. You're very, very humble. That's really nice.
So Tamil is my mother tongue, but I cannot write a poetry. I cannot write a song, isn't it? Because I'm ill-equipped, isn't it? Though I know the language of Tamil reading and writing, I cannot. And English is not my language, so borrow English one language, isn't it? By and large, no, I should be able to communicate the way it should be spoken without much of error. That's it. That is what I tell all my students. So I'm comfortable with the two language, Tamil as well as English.
Yes. What is the message you'd like to give to all of the students who are just now passing out and looking out for jobs? What is the message that you want to give them? A big message of finding
students, stay focused. Whatever domain you are studying, please stay on that domain. Just because you didn't get a job in campus, you come out of college when you are jobless. Just because you are jobless, do not change your uh, job to some other domain which is not alien. So my message is stay on the domain. The day is not far off, you'll definitely get into a job. Then you try to. So if you change your domain, no, you're totally you are going to different track. So my only message, I tell all the students, you have got a great opportunity to be being a graduate, to be a science graduate or engineering graduate. So whatever you are doing, coming to college, reading, understanding, transforming to examination, getting a score, everything is a must. But above all, I used to tell the student, respect your teacher. A teacher who teaches you is going to stand in the same place for years. Respect your teachers and transform whatever she teaches in the examination. Come with the flying colors and see to that you grow well in your career. Nothing else.
Yes. Sir, we all would like to know the importance of friendship in our lives. Now, you reached so far. You might have had friends who have left you, who might have protected you at the right time, or might have, stabbed you behind your back. You never knew. So, with friendship, with regard to friendship, what are your thoughts and views with all the experience that you've had?
According to me, friendship is a sailing ship, not a sinking ship. I value friends a lot. But there are one or two friends, no, they have backstabbed me. No, I am very cautious. I have drained him out of my mind. So such people I don't keep in touch. But I have a lot of friends. Touchwood, I got excellent friends. So my friendship is a sailing ship. It is not a sinking ship. I value my friends.
Wonderful. That's
Two relations in earth never die is the expansion of a friend. No, I got excellent friends. Hats off to them. Every year, I used to arrange for a get together. 1960s, 70s, 80s, and 90s worked medical reps. That period medical reps. No, every year I used to arrange for a get together. Around 150 people, they come and enjoy. They exchange the old memories that link us perpetually. So I value friendship a lot. I'm proud I have got excellent friends. That gives me immense satisfaction. Nothing else.
It's really nice. That's really very nice. I like the way you put it. It's not a sinkable ship. It's you put it in the right way. Could you repeat that, please, for me?
Friendship is not a sinking ship, it's a sailing ship.
Sailing ship. Not a sinking one, but a sailing one, taking you forward, taking you to your destination, or maybe going with you on that path to reach his or her destination and yours as well. Like not leaving you in the middle, not sinking. Like that's really wonderful. You put it in a very right way. So finding a true friend is a really a blessing from the Lord. If you find a true friend, so just treasure them.
Yeah, blessed to have good friends.
Yes, that's really nice.
Certain things you cannot express to your family people, where you can express freely to your friends. And there are friends who can support you, help you, guide you, whichever way they want. There are friends, if I ask them, give me, I want some money, give me 1 lakh, immediately they'll give. There are friends who ask me, I'm out of station, I have to pay fees to my daughter. You please go and give 1 lakh to my wife. I have given. So this is the value of friends. I always value friendship. And they are the one, they gives joyous moment. Nothing else. As I told you, when you are in a stress situation, what you will do? I said, I'll forget everything. I'll take my friend, come along with me. We'll go to some hill station, relax for 3 days. To whom else you can travel? Only with your friends you can ventilate your feeling. We discuss, we fight, we debate. Finally, the sense of belonging and togetherness only comes with the friendship. The sense of belonging and togetherness comes only with the friendship, nothing else. I value every friend and I esteem. That's up to them. And they also reciprocate.
That's really nice. I like this you said, even debate also, because when suppose we talk on a certain topic, our friends may have some other ideologies, we may have some other beliefs. So there will be a clash. But then you see, again, we join back together and we are one whole unit. That's really nice.
It's not a conflicting situation. Agreeably disagree and disagreeably agree. So, end of the day, we'll put down and we'll come back to normalcy. That time that The ECG will go up and it will come back to normal. And that is another pressure, no? Debating with your close friends, not fighting, no, debating, no, on particular topic. Really gives joyous moment. And end of the day, no, we compromise. Okay, you are right. I'm right. So end of the day, both will bring a win-win situation. Friendship is not making somebody to lose. No, ultimately, no, the competing situation is no removed, and both will go as a winning situation. Come on.
Yes, that's really nice. Now, sir, apart from human beings, have you ever also tried connecting with pets? Because pets are also great friends to human beings. Have you had a
I'm
pet?
a great lover of pets. I'm a great lover of pets. In fact, more than me, my daughter.
Cats or dogs?
I had a dog which lived with us for 15 years. In fact, so much of love and affection. I'm a great lover of pets. Today,
What was its name? What was the dog's name?
Delhi. In fact, my brother delivered a mother wife delivered a daughter. A very small young baby was in the cattle, no, isn't it? The dog will sit near to that, never allow the other person to come. That much of protection. Dogs give so much of love and affection. So I love dog and my daughter love pets. She don't even take milk because they said the milk is for the baby, calf, not for you and me. She's a vegan. If she sees any cat is going on the road, she'll bring it home. She will feed. Even now in my house, dog food and cat food is there.
Oh, sweet.
When we see bypass some dogs or cat, immediately we'll go on food. So definitely I'm a great pet lover. Yes, both dog, cat, both. But preferably I'm a dog lover. But
Yes.
after that, Lily, lived with us for 15 years. No, somehow, no, I was not comfortable to because we could able to unbear that loss. My
Yes.
sister, she's staying above my flat. That she has a dog for last 15 years. Now also it is that totally. She has a dog now totally paralyzed for last 2 years, and she is giving utmost care and care. She actually her daughter is in Canada, but for the dog, no, she sacrificing staying every day doing all the work. So that much of love and care we have to can't neglect pets. They are very good at it.
I was hesitating to ask you this question. Should I ask sir that he loves pets or has a connection with pets also? But then again, you gave me such a surprising answer that yes, we do love pets. And as you mentioned, you had a dog for 15 years and your sister's taking care of a pet, which is still not physically fit and being able to move. That's very nice. So I'm glad that I asked you this question.
In fact, I have the habit whenever I go to any tea shop, no, normally I see 4 or 5 dogs will be there. I buy biscuits and throw it to them. I make it a habit whenever I see the street dog, I feed them. That gives some satisfaction. I may spend 10, 15 rupees, but definitely that gives immense satisfaction. The amount of love, care, concern they show is much better than the human being.
That's beautiful. Very true. Very true, sir. Now, sir, that's really nice. You've taken us on that journey with regard to pets. And you've mentioned your daughter loves cats also. And if she sees a cat or a kitten, she brings it home. Yes. And you'll have food for the cats and the dogs as well. That's really very nice because certain people are they have this traditional belief of not having a pet at home, or maybe they are biased towards pets, or maybe some health problem they have that they don't have pets at home. But I'm really happy to know that you love pets and your family also loves pets. That's really
My
nice.
wife was not comfortable initially.
Oh.
But now my wife, she orders pet food and she keeps at home. Today the pet food is there, purchased by my wife. She says she feeds. Good.
That's really nice. That's wonderful. That's really nice. Now, sir, we like to take you with this question. Imagine we give you a time machine and ask you to take up a task. Click the button and then that will take you into the past era where you have to relive somebody's life and come back. If that was the case, whose life you'd love to relive?
Can you repeat it?
Like we'll give you a time machine in hand.
Hmm.
You have to just click the button. That is the instruction. Click the button that takes you into the past era.
Hmm. Hmm.
And there you have to go relive somebody's life, any personality of the past who you admire. Relive their life and come back.
Hmm.
So this is just a small imaginary question.
So you want
Whose
me
life whose life you would love to relive if you're given that opportunity and chance to relive somebody's life from the past era?
my answer straight away goes to Swami Vivekananda.
Wow. That's really nice. That's really wonderful. Now, sir, as a visionary, you are a person who started your journey right from starting selling of matchbox on a tricycle till the zonal sales manager and are starting your own firm with training and coaching of students, outgoing students, etc. Now, I'd like you to share, this one, your thoughts on how we should really take our lives forward when we face the most difficult situations in life. Now, suppose it could be a divorce or it could be the death of somebody in the family. How should one surge ahead and go ahead? The most unfortunate incident in their life, how to face it?
I don't know. Very tough. Days are going to be very tough. As I told you, knowledge is throwing its own challenges to knowledge. So change is inevitable. Change is constant. Change is consistent. If someone resists to change, the day is not far off. He'll be forced to change. So there is a famous saying in Tamil, மாற்றம் என்பது மாறாதது. மாற்றத்திற்கு உங்களை மாற்றிக் கொள்ளாவிட்டால் மாற்றம் உங்களை மாற்றிவிடும். That is the explanation. So we are in a fast changing world. As I told you, today's excellent becomes tomorrow's ordinary. So past becomes a history, future is a mystery, and today is a present. That is why Englishman coined present as a presentation to you. Live the best. Think it of today today I'm going to give my best. Every day pass the day with you giving the best. That is what one can do. Nothing else. And upgrading. Upskilling is very important. Learning, unlearning, learning, relearning. Unlearning, learning, relearning. You have to upskill yourself because the future is full of challenges. If you compromise on skill, you are gone. So you have to acquire the ability, whatever the task, assigned or designed task, you need to excel. You need to exceptionally do very well. The satisfaction of the other individual. So you have to upgrade your skill. You have to expand your horizon of the knowledge is very important. And to do that, no, again, I'll come back to the square one. Attitude is very important. Attitude only determines attitude, nothing else. Without attitude, I may be knowledgeable, I may be a skilled person. If my attitude is bad, I am invisible, that's all. I will disintegrate. So attitude is again, I cannot see the person's attitude by physically. It's like a pendulum. It oscillates between positive, negative, isn't it? No. But the result of the attitude can be seen. If I am accomplishing my task, I'm a good attitude person. If I don't accomplish, I'm a bad attitude person. So it is the attitude which determines the attitude. That is the one which is going to be a driving force for the future. So it's a predetermined decision what we take that drives us to the future. That is what my message to you and even to the younger generation, to everybody. I think, am I at your point?
Yes, sir. Yes, absolutely. So, one very personal question now with regard to forgiving people. Have you been able to forgive the people who hurt you? It could be your family, your relatives, your friends, or strangers. What significance does forgiveness have in your life?
A lot of incidents, a lot of personal things, a lot of incidents. Yes. You specifically want me to mention?
Like, I mean, are you a person who forgives others easily?
100%.
Do you believe in forgiveness?
I believe.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself with regard to forgiving others?
It's a very tough gauging. 10 or 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. And the 2, no, I keep on reservation, maybe 8 out of 10.
Yes.
Lot of incidences I've encountered. Maybe it is a strength, it is also a weakness. Maybe I can take it as a strength. Because I can't change. Certain habits are no, by innate habits you cannot change. So certain innate habit you cannot change. Though you know what you are doing is not correct, but you are forced to do that. So certain things you cannot change. Maybe you can only, as I said, no control the fear. So your zone of comfort zone, that zone you try to know. Don't go beyond you want to draw a Lakshman Rekha. So don't cross that Lakshman Rekha. See to that, no,
Yes.
am I to your point?
Yes, yes, sir. Perfect, sir. So one major question now, before we go on to the rapid fire round, this is called as criticism. Have you ever been criticized in life for your work on the professional front? And if yes, was it constructive or destructive criticism? And how did you deal with criticism in your life?
I have undergone the pharma marketing criticisms are very common. There is something called month-end syndrome. Every month we have to complete our target. We have to accomplish our target. If I don't accomplish my target, my bosses will scold like anything. He may shout, he may spit, I'm telling you, with the bad words, I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, not in a bad intention, because he loves us so much. He takes everything granted, isn't it? But I'm telling you, and we'll overcome that. There are many, you won't believe, I had a discussion with one of the top management when I was a regional manager. Right, 2 o'clock, I had a discussion. Right to 2 o'clock. Very heated discussion. But subsequently, I said, look, I'm leaving the organization. I left. So criticisms are, criticism like a bad points. All the criticisms are like a bad point. You cannot avoid it, but there is every chance you can overcome the criticism. Lot of pharmaceutical people, medical clubs, they are always vulnerable for varied criticism, and we will overcome that. So we are an excellent shock absorber. All the shocks we will be able to observe, and we'll forget everything and keep going, keep moving, keep moving.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the insight that you shared with us. I'd like to continue, this session with you more and get to know more about your thoughts and views on various topics. But, sir, I respect your time. You've given a lot of time. I'd like to take you now on a small round called as the rapid fire round to get to know your likes and dislikes. And we'd love you to share the space with us once again on the International Fab Talks, because you're a person with a lot of wisdom where you could share a lot of experiences and enlighten the youth, the middle-aged and senior citizens as well.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes. So friends, join us on the small round called as the rapid fire round to get to know about the likes and dislikes of our celebrity and guest. Is Mr. Srivathsan, a person practical, down to earth and filled with humility, and a person just like a mentor. You would want someone to have in your life like this to encourage you and to take you in the right path. So friends, join us now on this beautiful round, the rapid fire round. So, your favorite month?
Certainly August.
Reason?
August 1st is my birthday.
August.
I have breath outside world. From the womb, I have come out of this world, and first breath I took on August and first. So definitely that is my favorite day.
Excellent.
I believe it is the same for everyone.
Very true, very true. But for a mother, I guess the child's birthday will be very important, I guess. Like if you would ask a mom, her favorite.
Life is full of choices and compromises.
Yes.
You till you choose one particular choice, you have a control system.
Yes.
But once you choose one particular choice, you lose the control. The choose and choices will be control system.
Yes.
Similarly, for a woman, no, she undergoes a torturous pain. I'm telling you. Imagine, she's carrying that child for 9 months. So much of she has to get a labor pain to get the delivery. They give injection to get a pain, isn't it? No. So much of torturous pain she undergoes. The moment the baby born, the pain goes, the pleasure comes. Maybe for maybe I can very well see for mother. It's for mother, child is a pleasure. But for her, the date of her birth becomes like favorite day.
Yes. Now, with regard to cooking, are you a great cook?
I'm a passionate cook.
Wow, beautiful.
I'm a cook. For my wife, cooking at home is a job. But when I cook, no, I'm a passionate. When I take my friends to my house in Kodaikanal and tell them cooking is my job. Whatever doubt I have, I ask my wife, she will clarify. But I'm a passionate cook. I reasonably cook very well. Yes.
Wow, I like the word
All my friends
passionate.
have appreciated the way I cook. I really do good cooking.
I mean, is it only veg or non-veg too?
100% veg.
Veg, pure veg. That's great. That's wonderful. And I like the word passionate cook, passionate cooking. Yes. Thank you, sir. And your favorite breakfast?
My favorite South Indian should never ask that question because majority of South Indian, the favorite is idli, vada, pongal. I think it's, of course, dosa. So idli, vada, pongal is a favorite. I like idli, vada, pongal. And vada is must. I start with the idli, vada. I then move to pongal vada. Sometimes I also end with dosa vada.
Oh, great.
So vada is common.
You're making me feel hungry, sir. You mentioned all those wonderful dishes. That's really nice.
Come along with you to my house to Kodaikanal. No, I'll prove that I'm a passionate cook.
How sweet.
I'm telling seriously. I cook really very well.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. And friends, it's a life skill. Cooking is a life skill. We all should learn that, right? Yes. Your favorite day of the week, sir?
My favorite day of the week is Monday.
Your favorite number?
You won't ask me why.
Why? Oh, why? Yes.
Because I'm a trader. I'm a sub-broker. I'm a remiser. I got 25 clients with me. I'm a sub-broker. So Saturday, Sunday, no, 2 days gone. No. And Monday, what is going to happen to the stock market? I am more eager to know that. In fact, I dislike Saturday, Sunday.
Wow. You're the
Those
first
365
person.
days is Sunday for me because I'm a tired person. 365 days is Sunday. But I dislike Saturday and Sunday. Okay, but Monday is my favorite day. The moment market opens, no, something. My favorite day is Sunday. Auspicious day maybe Friday and all, but favorite day is always Sunday. And the week beginning, no, you're starting the week with a fresh.
Yes. I guess you're the first person who say I don't like a Saturday and a Sunday. I guess the first person who I have met, like, and like,
No trading, no. What I, Saturday, Sunday, what I will do? One day leave, fine, no problem. But 2 days, what you will do? Of course, I have friends, I go out and spend time with them, isn't it? But definitely I take Saturday. See what happens, Saturday, Sunday only goes very slowly. People blame time. No, people blame time. No. When you are waiting, time is very slow. When you are afraid, time is very fast. When you are very happy, time is very short. So Saturday, Sunday, no, it goes like a tortoise.
yes, yes, sir. I get that. Yes. So now, is it tea or coffee?
My favorite is coffee.
Filter coffee, black coffee?
Any coffee, but preferably filter coffee. I'm a coffee lover. If at all, if I take tea, I take green lemon tea or green tea. I take tea, but predominantly coffee. I'm a coffee addict, I would rather say.
Yes. So now, did you ever regret spending money buying something, some gadget or some type of a furniture? And then, or it could be anything, any article that you bought and said, oh, why did I waste my
So
money?
many, so many. I am a very impulsive buyer.
Oh,
See, not only me, as a human being, no, we have the tendency to buy. See, sometimes we go to a department store, we wanted to buy some grocery. It will be around 100, 200 rupees, what item we wanted to buy. We end up now buying 1,500 rupees worth of item. Some item attracts, no. If you don't have money, we pull our wallet and buy that and try to justify what I want is correct. So it's a human tendency. For me, I am a very impulsive buy. If I like it, no, I don't do any work. I simply buy it.
yes. Thank you for being very honest and saying that I'm an impulsive buyer. Many of us are. Yes. Thank you for sharing
Firstly,
your
I
honesty.
went to Kodaikanal for 10 days training program. the person who is in charge of the community, he said, I asked her any other house is vacant. She said, this house is for sale. You won't believe, in 24 hours, I bought that house. I called my wife, there is one house I am buying, go to bank, pay 2 lakhs. I'm impulsive. Who will buy house but without not showing the house to your family members? Impulsively, I bought it. I told, and she, poor lady, no, she took 2 lakhs, draft and went and given to the Sriram and bought the house. Forget about buying small items. I bought a house impulsively. Within a fraction of a second, I decided I bought because I love to buy them. I don't regret for the decision. It may be a wrong decision. I don't regret for it. I don't even justify. If it is wrong, I apologize. I accept it, but I don't have any regrets for it. By regretting, what is it you're going to regret? Nothing, no. So be you are. That's it.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. I really like the way you put that so nicely. Wonderful, sir. Now, sir, is there any insect that you don't like? Like many of us, when we are just sitting down, we may see certain insects around us. Is there something that you don't like, or you like have a phobia towards certain insects?
I don't have any such thing. Even my daughter will not even kill a lizard or even cockroach. Because no, we are pet lovers, no.
Oh, great, yes.
What we'll do, we'll try to protect ourselves from mosquitoes. I don't have any, but we'll be cautious. That's it. I don't have any personal such dislikes about insects. As long as if I'm not infected by any bacteria,
Yeah.
today we are existing as a human being. It is only because of the bacteria which is harmonized in our stomach, in our colon. So those insects are good to us. So we are in the virus world, we are in the bacterial world. So I don't have any such. Honestly, I'm telling you, I never have that feeling.
Yes. Yes.
So this answer coming out from the bottom of my stomach.
Yes, I get that, sir. I get that. That's nice. So, what about your favorite color?
My favorite color is black.
Black. Your favorite movie?
My favorite movie in the sense, I'm a favorite. My favorite movie, Bahubali is my favorite movie.
Bahubali?
Bahubali is my favorite movie. I would have seen 100 times.
Wow.
During Corona, I don't have any that thing, no, that 1 year, no. So every day in Bahubali, I'm a very staunch fan of Rajnikant. He's my inspiration. So he has broken the heroic look, no, without six pack, no dark complexion, with no curly hair. He could able to rule for 45 years as a
He's
superstar.
still ruling also, right? Still he is revered.
What an inspiration. I used to tell students, as Rajinikanth as a classic example. And he worked on the strength what he possesses. He knows his weakness. He accepts his weakness. You cannot change your weakness into strength. But when you are aware of weakness, no, when you are aware of your weakness, if you don't commit mistake and work on your strength, I'm telling you. And he knows the audience pulse. My audience like this, my audience do not like this. So he could able to know the chemistry, no, the what do you call that? The mind chemistry could able to gel well. That is why he could able to. And I have a lot of friends in cine field. He's still number one. Number one, there is no number two, number three, number 10. Number one, all number 1 to 10 is Rajinikanth. Number 11 only somebody is.
Wow.
So that is the domination. Imagine 45 years dominating and earning at the age of 73 and with all that health problem. What an inspiration is giving to the people here. So they are all the role models. And imagine, have we ever would have thought of it from conductor to superstar? With all that, no, he is very humble and practicing humility and maintaining the self-esteem at high pedestal. So he definitely deserves great applause. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Very true. Very true. Very true. So now we know your favorite season: summer, winter, autumn, spring season, rainy season.
I like winter season. 100% I like winter season.
Yes. The mode of traveling, because you've been traveling across South India a lot during your
Traveled
professional journey.
extensively across the country, a few countries I have gone, but I prefer to travel along with my friends, particularly hill stations. Hill stations,
The
I
mode
love.
of traveling, the mode of traveling.
Mode of traveling, I prefer, mode of traveling is by car.
Roadways. Yes, that's really nice. Now, sir, how would you
Traveling with your friends by car for long journey, no. You are in a relationship with further strengthening, no. Then I love how to travel with my friends by car, that too for long journey.
That's really nice. Wonderful, sir. Thank you for sharing. Sir, now how would you explain a beautiful day in one word only? A nice day, perfect day, ஒரு நல்ல நாள் இப்படித்தான் இருக்கணும். ஒரே ஒரு வார்த்தையில சொல்லுங்க சார்.
I will tell you, it's an easy question, tough to answer. The day where you don't have much of no worries, much of problem, isn't it? No, or no, particularly in the family, if you don't have any friction with the family, the day passed on smoothly, that becomes a good day.
Very true, very true. That's very true. If you have peace in the family, then that's really the best way you've answered that in a very nice way, sir. Now, sir, are you a beach person, forest person, or a mountain person? Where do you find happiness?
Forest and mountain. Predominantly forest.
Yes, sir. That's really nice. Thank you for sharing, sir. We have one question and one request towards the end. The question here is the best gift that you've received till date, either on the professional space or the personal space. What is that one thing that is very close to your heart that you received as a gift?
I can't tell my wife as a gift to me, but definitely the day I got married, no, that is a wonderful. I can even say one of the best gift I got. Maybe a lot of areas now we have difference of opinion, but she has really sacrificed a lot. I told you, no, I'm an impulsive guy, isn't it? No, I have spent a lot of money. In fact, I don't. My purse is with the old. They keep on draining. No, with all that, no mistakes what I did. No, she is managing. No, and helping me and supporting me. Definitely, she is the greatest gift I got. I don't any regret to say about this. I don't feel shy to say about this. She is my bosses used to tell me, right, for you, your wife is the best. Your partner is the best. She is a guiding light. I'm telling you. I don't feel shy to say this. Is I would tell the truth.
What a beautiful tribute, sir, to give to your wife. It's a beautiful tribute. I mean, everyone should have a partner like you who would really give that, love and respect and, or publicly say that, yes, she has been my strength or he has been my strength. That's really nice.
Which you are telling. Now, what I told you, if she listens to this, she won't agree, nah, but she will feel for it. Because it has come now, it's the bottom of my heart, isn't it? But I can't tell the bitter truth in a sweet manner. Correct, no?
Yes, sir. Yes. I really appreciate the way you shared that question. I was expecting some other materialistic thing you would share or something, but this suddenly came out from your heart. That's really wonderful. You've been very transparent right throughout this entire session, sir. Thank you very much. You, one person filled with lots of dignity and grace. Thank you so much. We wish you, your family members, and everyone lots of joy and peace. And one last request towards the end is you give us 3 gifts. You've already given us a lot of gifts, but just formality's sake, we'll ask you to share 3 gifts in the form of 3 magical words, apart from please, sorry, and thank you.
You want 3 magical words?
Yes.
I told you, no.
Could you repeat that, please, for us, and then we end the session.
Knowledge.
Once again, please.
Attitude, skill, and knowledge.
Attitude, skill, and knowledge.
And practice humility, respect others, give respect, and take respect.
That's wonderful.
And never compromise your self-esteem. You can compromise your self-confidence, but never compromise on your self-esteem. At any given point of time, you should not compromise on your self-esteem. So this is my last message. Thank you very much. Again, I'm thanking you for giving the excellent platform, not only to me, many faculties. You made me to revisit to 4 decades. This will definitely linger perpetually in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for being humble and gracing the platform. Thank you so much. Rombo nandri, sir. Thank you. Thank you. My dear friends, with this we come to an end to the International Fab Talks for today. Be kind, And do share this video with the right kind of people. Sir has given a lot of tips for all the youngsters as to how they could select a job in the pharmaceutical industry, go ahead and succeed in life, and not to miss the opportunities that are available to them. And if you like what the International Fabtalks is doing, stay connected with us, bond with us, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share this particular video because it has a lot of important tips and messages for the entire world. It could be the middle-aged, the youth, the senior citizens as well. Stay blessed and stay safe. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.